guys, and welcome back to Starmade on the Star Squadron server. We got some plans today. Let me get back in this. Let's go ahead and start that up. So you can see it's a little, the HUD is a little bit cluttered right now. And also, you'll notice I'm flying. I'm not really sure what the deal is with that, but for some reason I don't have gravity here, oddly enough. Okay, so once again I spawned in under the ground, had to dig my way out. Not sure what that's about. I had to do it over here. So I came up to the ground. I got all this cleaned up. Now everybody's having a lot of trouble with their frame rate here and it being a little bit laggy. So one of the problems is with all the logic going on all the time, it does create a lot of lag. So for the most part, I've cut everything off that is not in use, and the stuff that's not needed, like this robotic arm, the idea was great. It was a lot of fun to build, but with the way the rail systems work, it was unusable. It just, you couldn't do anything with it because it all the connections, it forgot the connections once the server restarted, or it unloaded for some reason. Not really sure about that. I know most of my elevators stopped working, so those were rendered useless. That one there, I actually had to fly to get to the top of the building, even though there's an elevator there for it. So yeah, that's kind of a bad thing about the rails. They work great, but anything wireless, not so good. So yeah, made these pretty much useless for me right now. This elevator here, I had to actually put a hole in the elevator floor and in the roof and get through that way. So, but I got it all cleaned up. Like the logic for this is still there, but it's inactive. So, I mean, it will still work, but it goes so its time cycle shuts off automatically, and yeah. So it's a great idea. Like I said, it's anything you need it to remember wirelessly. It's pretty much useless. Those lights are supposed to be flashing, and that is supposed to be activated wirelessly, but that doesn't work either. So, but anyways, moving on, I decided I'm going to start working on a space station. I'm just not really sure where to do it. I want to do it away from the planet so it doesn't create lag, and because like my PC handles it fine, but not everybody can, or not everybody's PC can handle it. So when I'm running without recording, I can usually get a couple hundred FPS. Recording right now, I'm getting like 90, right around 90, and don't seem to have any issues with it. But before I got this new PC, I know exactly how it was, because I got nothing but lag to the point I actually could not play the game very much. So, that being said, we're going to find a home for a space station, and we're going to get into the new armor system and shipyards. Now, I'm not real familiar with shipyards. Honestly, had no idea really what it was. I was thinking like scrapyard, something like that. But we're going to get into that and hopefully build a large shipyard attached to a station. Now that I got a better idea of what it is. Now Garth has one set up, and I haven't actually been out there to see it. I've seen it in the videos. So if you haven't seen it, go check out his videos on that. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at it ourselves also. But he's probably got a better idea. Well, he could probably explain it better as to how it works. I don't really know yet. So, but we're going to take this ship here, the Raider. That's what it is. I used to have a ship called the Viper that I parked here. Kept thinking that's what it was, but it's not. It's a Raider. Okay, so we're going to go up there and check it out and see what it consists of. And basically we're going with the same concept, a space station with a shipyard, but I want to do it out a ways away from the planet so we're not creating too many issues with lag, and it is going to be a very large station. What I was planning on was either doing the station close or doing a warp gate to a station out a ways, because I don't want it to be too far away that I can't get back and forth in a reasonable amount of time. That's the problem I had with the original base, was it was so far away that you had to have a pretty fast ship to get back and forth and time to be able to do that, and I just don't want it to take that long to get there. So hopefully we can set up a warp gate to a larger station outwards. If not, we're going to just do a large station probably out and about. So we're going to head out to Garth's real quick, check that out, and we'll be back. Alrighty, and we are here. That is a pretty massive setup there. Yeah, like I said, I don't know much about the shipyards or honestly what purpose they serve. I haven't gotten into it too much. This looks like one of Jace's machines ships. That's actually what that looks like. Like that. That's kind of cool. Alrighty, so let's check this out. And there is Garth's large ships. I think that's the newest one he was working on. See if we can get a good look at this. I like that. Alrighty, and over here he's got his little suppository salvager, I believe it is. Looks like a suppository though. Shh, don't tell him. Alrighty. So apparently how these work is you put a shipyard docker in there, and the core actually centers on that, so that you'll want wherever you plan on having your core. So we're going to pull a little closer and we'll go into build mode just so that we can check this out. Where is it? There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, so you have to have these. They have to be linked, and this is going to indicate the width, and the amount of rows you have are the length. And these I'm going to have to look into how far apart they can be. I believe it is 50 or 32, one of those numbers. And down here somewhere there is supposed to be a computer. Yeah, that's the shipyard computer. That's what you use to actually control it. I don't know what the UI looks like or anything. I haven't gotten into that. But hopefully we can check all this out soon and add one of these to our station. There's the robot. Of course, little sidecars. Alright, I don't know whose ship that is. Kind of a little ship. Just want to check some of this out because I haven't really had a chance. Pretty cool. Okay, what are these? Decor, I believe. Now, as far as I know, he's the only one that has one set up on the server. So that's why we're checking it out. Plus, all the neat ships are hidden up here, so that is a nice looking ship. See, this is my style of ship. I really like that. Over here, I believe this is the robot. Yes, that seems to be the robot chassis that he had started building. So, alrighty, well, we're going to have to set up factories on the station pretty quick to make these blocks. Notice that since I've been on the last time, oh, there's that guy. I was wondering where that was. But since the last time I've been on, they've had a few updates, and oh, it's a turret. And in the updates, a lot of things have changed. Well, not a lot of things. I know it's like the build blocks, the graphics have changed. So there has been a graphical update, but I really haven't looked into that too much. But we need to find a home. Let's start this. Oops. That wasn't what I meant to do. Okay, so credits, I've got 46 million. It only takes 8 million to start a space station. So now, I want to show you something actually. If you notice, I don't know how to make this more visually appealing, but I noticed that there are galaxies outside of ours, and long-term goal, I'd like to actually visit another galaxy like that one there or something, just to see what it's like, because I honestly haven't been that far out. Okay, so you can see the different sector or systems that people have claimed. Actually, I think we had some over here, but I think you lose them if you don't do anything in them. So, or if your faction points aren't up high enough, something like that. Now we got these wormholes, and I'd like to actually utilize those in some way too, but I honestly don't know how. So maybe there's a close one. Is that one up there? We have these ones here that go through stars. There's a couple of those actually. Okay, but I want to get out a ways. That has an arrow going that way. What wonder if that indicates something. Well, heck. There we go. Alright, so let's see what's here. Oh, a lot of stations. Only a few planets, actually 2, 3. This one, I don't see nothing. Anything. Yeah. Oh, there's a green planet right there. We got an ice planet there. Ice planet. I think somewhere around in here. Now, there's stations here, and that I'm okay with, because I mean, that just adds to the excitement. So let's go and plot a path to there. How far is that? 241,000 kilometers. Oh my God. 241 kilometers. Wow. Horrible with this. That's a little far away. I'm not sure I wanted to go that far. Yeah, we may have to pick up the red fusion to travel that distance. Like I said, I don't want to have all that much distance. Now, I did notice. It goes around there. And this seems to be an end. Alright, so these all have arrows going this way. There. And those all go to that point, which go to this line. And that's the line that goes around the outside edge. But that means getting back I'm not seeing where this one. Oh, maybe it does. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is I'm actually going to clear that waypoint. And we're going to travel to there. Because I think this is going to give us a long range travel point. So how far? Oh, you know what? We still got to pick up the red fusion. How far are we from there? Alright, so we're going to take everything and go 82,000, or 82,000 meters. That's not too bad. Alright, so we gotta pick up the red fusion. Oops. Which I believe... Oh, I need to go this side. Alright, so we're going to plot it to there so we can go pick up the red fusion. So let's do that real quick. Well, that's not even right. That's not it. Why can I not? I am so lost. Okay. I'm getting used to this, looking at this at a specific angle. That's why. Okay, so we're gonna plot a path to there. Alrighty, I think we are on our way. That is more like it. So we should have the red fusion over here. We may have to add a dock for the Raider, and then we can head out from there. So we're gonna have a little bit of intergalactic travel. What I want to see is if we leave out from here, from this one portal, does it bring us back to that portal? And hopefully it does, because that would give us some kind of quick high-speed travel using those wormholes. And I also don't know anything about the wormholes because I've never actually used them before. So there's a first time for everything. I should have brought my little scooter. Alrighty, we may have to make a small jump ship. Oh, there's the red fusion. Alright, so I'm going to get docked up and get a path plotted for that, and we'll head out from there. Oh, I haven't seen this in such a long time. That giant salvager ship looks small from here compared to this, compared to the red fusion. Alrighty, so I'm going to get docked up and we'll be on our way. Alrighty, well, I totally forgot I had this sitting here, and it may come in handy depending on where we're at. So, yeah, I don't know how good this is going to fly, but it'll be interesting to see. Get over here. We do have to make one more stop. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of my little shuttles so that I have something to get around in small to travel to shops and stuff, because I don't want to be flying around in the red fusion everywhere. The Raider's even a little bit large for flying, so let's go ahead and take this apart. I have no idea where this even came from. lots of park. This is where our shuttle is gonna be parked at, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and go ahead and leave that open. Probably this happens to me every time. Not sure why. We're probably going to go ahead and build a shuttle bay back here to accommodate the little shuttle, so that way we can park it there. Alright, so back to the planet. Plot a path. Alrighty, this thing does not handle very well. Never has, never will. What is that? The jump drive? Let's see if we can jump there without any problems. Oh, we're not too far. Yeah. Maybe we can go ahead and just fly over there. I'll charge the jump drive though, so that we have that for the trip over to the wormhole, and we'll be back. Okay, so I'm guessing the max speed on the server has been reset. It used to be at 120 meters per second. Now we're at 75 max. But I found a place for the station close to the wormhole, and like I said, I'm really hoping that gives us access to the wormhole for fast travel around the galaxy, and possibly to a point that we can actually go beyond this galaxy and visit some of the others to see what's out there, because I've never actually left the spawning galaxy to see really what's out there. But hopefully this will be it. It is a little bit of ways away, a lot further than I really wanted to go, but it gives us access to the wormhole, and if we can figure out the warp gates, then this should be a lot quicker for us. So I'm just gonna make our way over there. It's just outside of a green planet, so that gives us access to land if we ever feel the need for that. Okay guys, this is it. We are almost there. The wormhole is just above us, and let me see, there's a shop right there, and so we are actually about where we want to be. Now I'm not gonna go and check out the planet right away. We're gonna save that for an adventure some other time. Let's look out around us. Not seeing anything indicating the shop. Do we have shops? Yeah. Well, but there is a shop just next to us. Oop. So let's see, which way is that? Right there. Alright, so almost 2,000 kilometers away, which is perfect. Gives us a place to make purchases. And this looks like a good place to start. So, let me see. I guess just head on out here. Let's see what we got. I honestly don't know how to determine the center of the sector. Whoops. So now the orientation of it I also am not really sure of. Alright, so a new station name. I haven't really thought of a station name. Well, I wonder if we can actually rename it. Can be changed with a faction module. Let's just go with that for now. That gives us our faction. What the? Oh. Okay, well. So we parked a little crooked right off the bat. And now it's just a matter of. What's that? There we go. Now we'll use something else so we can indicate this as our station block. See how that works out. Okay, so we are a long ways away from home. It's way that way. Like I said, we're going to look into warp gates and stuff. We have most of our materials are actually on the Raider. I went ahead and brought everything because I thought I might need it just in case. Not really sure. But we do have protection. We have, this has got 20 million shield recharge on it, so I'm not too worried about that. We do need to get this built up and start getting shields on it, so that shop will come in handy. And yeah, alrighty. So in the next episode, we will actually be building. Starting the build on the station and getting defenses set up. And alright, we're back. As soon as I hit the button to stop recording, it started moving again. Okay, so in the next episode, we're going to visit the shop, get some materials out, and start building the station, working on defenses first. And primarily going to be shields. We're going to depend on the Red Fusion and the Raider for fighting off pirates. We do have a station. We got a couple stations around us. No big deal. Yeah, looking good. It's going to be fun because kind of looking forward to having pirates attack now and then, so it gives us something to fight for. Oh yeah, that's our. I was gonna say there's a station there, but that's our station. That's, yeah, I'm a smart one. Alrighty, so that's gonna be it for now, and next time we'll get started. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.